be a punter that touched the field. Not an advisable mindset now as they turn it over in their end of the field.
New set of downs from 37.
Hey! 180, 180!
They run it with Saquon Barkley. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing him a loss. First play of the game. That's a nice, quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Now Hurts. Rolling out to his left. Got a man downfield, and Goddard has it. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. Dallas Goddard the touchdown. Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And this won't have the juice to reach the landing zone, so some great field position coming up for this offense at the 40-yard line.
Rick Flair, 180! Hey, Cal!
To the air on first down. Here's Goff. Trying for the deep ball. Has some room to work. And he's in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions reach pay dirt for the first time this game.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket, but sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Now it's Jake Bates for the extra point. Got a good plant in the rain there. The extra point flies through. And the Lions tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. This one doesn't make the landing zone, so this drive's going to start at the 40. So hopefully he's able to find the landing zone next time. His first kickoff gives him some great field position here. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Throwing here, Hurts. Escapes the pocket. Throw right side, caught by Smith. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Great, set.
Hurts looking to throw. Getting out to his left. He's going to keep it this time. And he's going to be out of bounds after it looks like about a yard there. 2nd down coming up.
Well, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane. Just a little bit of room, just a little bit of air in the pocket. He found one of those two, but the defense swarms towards him and denies him the other.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one does not go far. Offense in the hurry up here.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
This might be a free play for him. This one's caught. Smith has it. And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely against the defense. They've got first down here from the 36.
Great, set. Hey, let's go. Trimmer. Come on, get it. Tiger Hornet.
Hurts now from the gun. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. 19 on that pickup. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
73. 73.
Toss play to Barkley. And he is into the end zone for a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles break the tie here in the first. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Elliott on now to attempt the point after. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. Well, you can't do that. Got to avoid hitting the kicker. And because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. First and 10. They'll start on the ground with Gibbs. Make it a one-point game. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Bates tacks on the extra point. And the Lions tie things up at 14. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, first and 10.
Hey, 73, 73.
Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And he's going to keep his balance long enough to get ahead for a gain of 5. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up second and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
This has the makings of a shootout, a lot of points, but still tied as we reach the end of one. We're all knotted up at 14. We'll return to the link right after this. Ready now for our second quarter. The Eagles have the football. They're looking at second and 4. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That's caught by A.J. Brown. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. A pickup of 17. And that's good for an Eagles first down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
10 at the 43-yard line.
First down throwing for Hurts. It's a screen to Barkley. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Hurts to throw. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and you couldn't do it. Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it.
King, Phil King.
On fourth down, Hurts. And he's caught. He's got Brown. And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. So they go for it on fourth, partner, and they get it in a big way, 25 yards. Hurts yet again. Buying some time right. And that was just a little bit too low to be brought in. Was Devontae Smith the intended receiver? And we'll see what they do here on second down.
Crowd, let's get it. Hey, on anyone else? No touch.
It's Hurts once again. Bails out of the pocket quick. Now here he goes. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line.
Well, this is in every quarterback's tool belt, even the ones not regarded as the best movers and shakers. But, Kate, to play QB in the league today, you've got to be able to do this. If you've got nobody open, still get some positive yards with your legs.
Play number 9 of the drive. It's going to be 3rd and 5 to go.
Great. Hey, 73. On anyone else? No touch.
Pressure coming, and it's Hurts. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles get some late points and the lead. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. His return starts at the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Drive begins with Gibbs. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Lions have a 1st down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34.
Hey, kill. 180. Turbo.
Off play action, Goff. He's going deep. This is brought in at the 15. There it is. Touchdown, Detroit.
Touchdown.
The Lions earn the chance to tie before halftime.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Bates now for the point after. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the Lions tie this game at 21. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
No touch.
Here's Hurts. Buys time, rolling right. He finds his running back on a deep shot. Nicely done. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles get some late points and the lead. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get them on a handoff, pin-off, pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball, he gets the touch, and he can do his damage. Big time.
Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Extra point sent in through the rain. And the Eagles break that tie and now lead by 7. A costly unforced error, and they get flagged for roughing the kicker.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Return starts at the 9. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
All right, Lions just about ready. First and 10. Off the gut they go with Gibbs. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain.
1-yard gain. Brings up second and 9.
Goff off the play action. That's caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs. And out of a small gain up to about the 32. Tackle made by the rookie Andrew Makuba.
Hold on. Check. We're good.
Goff on 3rd. That's complete to St. Brown outright. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. Detroit calls timeout. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Put the ball in your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. A timeout taken here by the Lions. That's their 3rd. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Here goes tonight. 180.
First down, and they go right back to it. No repeat success of that last run as he only is able to get back to the line on this play. Lions really moving with a sense of urgency. Clock keeps running.
At the Eagles' 30-yard line.
Big strike here to Williams. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Manage that clock beautifully. Down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
Is good.
That one splits the uprights. And the Lions tie us up 28-all. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Return starts from the goal line. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops him. He picked up close to 4. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, first and 10. Hurts. Flushed out of the pocket. He's running with it. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. That play good for 17 and a first down.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
First and 10, here's Hurts. He rolls to his right. Taken in by Smith. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Offense to the line fast.
Tiger swamp, Tiger swamp. Tiger Hornet.
Second down, looking for options. Finds his back. Here's Barkley. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Kyle, let's get him. Anyway,
here's a toss right to Barkley. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. A dose of the hurry up here.
No gain on the play. Second and 10.
Hurts setting up to throw.
Lions 33-yard line.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Intended for
You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play. Kate, I've talked to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On third down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
And on 4th and 10, they aren't moving. They're going for this. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. And on 4th and 10, they aren't moving. They're going for this. Looking to throw. Vacates quickly left side. He's going to run for it. That'll be the first and more. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out.
15 yards.
They left the offense out there on 4th down, Brock, and look at the result. A big gain, 15 yards, and a fresh set of downs, too.
First and 10 at the 18-yard
To the line and set. Here we go, first down. From the red zone now. That's Smith on the slant. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Second down now. They need 7. Straight ahead. Here's Barkley. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
First down. First and goal at the 8-yard line.
They're going to run with Barkley. And they take this in for the score. The Eagles take the lead right away in half number 2. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown.
We've seen all game long how difficult it has been for this defense to try to contain this guy. Not only through the air, now 2 touchdowns on the ground. He's just been a difference maker.
Elliott on now to attempt a point after. Got a good plant in the rain there. The extra point flies through. And the Eagles break that tie and now lead by 7. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Starting from the 5. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Detroit offense to the line. Here's first and 10.
Hell, you won! 180! What's up?
Off the play fake. Here's Goff. Connects on the crosser. And he is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs. Big play gets him across midfield, sets him up 1st and 10 from the 40.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Goff to the air now. Now he's past the 25. And he's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12.
It's a gain of 27 yards. That's another.
So we're through 3 here. It's Lions ball. They come in trailing, but that lead is within reach.
12-yard line.
All set now. 1st and 10.
We go.
Working inside the red zone. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Cut. Cut.
Here's Goff. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions now trailed by just a point in the 4th. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
That one right down the middle. And the Lions tie this game 35 apiece. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Great. Set. On anyway. Delta.
I'll start this one out with Barkley. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Offense up to the line fast.
Brought down back at the 32.
Back to throw, Hurts. Defender's there, and he forces the incompletion. Good play to bring about this 3rd down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
Good.
Looking to throw. Buying some time left. That is once again incomplete, and consecutive incompletions have now pushed them to 4th down.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? Well, they chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
Tie game, and they want to be the ones to put this away. They're going for it.
Great. Set.
He'll throw it. Finds the in route complete. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. They hit for 16 yards on 4th down, and a drive a lot of us thought had stalled out is going to carry on. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. Hurts yet again. We've got a screen to the running back. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly. Eagles pushing to get within range for a game winner. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Up the middle they go with Bigsby. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you could recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
Great, set. Hey. Delta.
They'll run it. This is A.J. Dillon. He's going to keep his balance long enough to get ahead for a gain of 5. It was the rookie from Ohio State there to bring him down.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast, but he was patient, he was explosive, he got a nice little gain on the ground.
First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5.
Great. Delta.
Setting up to pass. Escapes out to the left. He tucks it and takes off. And Hurts gives himself up after getting that first down. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
180. Crowd love Yeti. Delta.
They give up the gut to Bigsby. And he manages to find a little traction on that soaked field as he fights forward for a couple. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. Detroit calls timeout. It's 2nd. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
No touch. 63. No touch.
Barkley trying this up the gut. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Job 1 of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
3rd down here, need 8 on the play.
No touch. 180. Tiger Swamp. Hey. No touch.
To throw. And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or 2, and 3rd downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
This game now resting on the leg of Jake Elliott. From the left hash, a 40-yard look. That one is good! And barring the unexpected, that's going to be your game winner.
Well, I tell you what, you get to this time of the game, you've got to have that reliable kicker on the sideline to turn things over to. That's the definition of clutch right there as they take the lead.
This one winds up as a touchback, so they're going to have 1 final snap to work with.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
180.
Here he goes, 1 final shot. Trying to push deep downfield. And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drive today. This game is over. So beneath a chorus of "Fly, Eagles, Fly," it's a win for the Eagles. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner Brock Heward and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off.